Hello, everyone. Welcome to another scene for Unmasked Orlando, the Changeling the Dreaming venue, the Duchy of Endless Wonder. In this scene, we have an open house of sorts at the Duke's Freehold. That just means that everyone, titled or otherwise, are allowed to visit and mingle with members of the court. The Duke's Freehold is on a rather large estate on the outskirts of Orlando. And there are people that are waiting to valet people's cars and all of that fancy ass fucking shit. There's a fountain in the fucking entrance. When you go in, there's a big foyer. The freehold itself is towards the back, and we will go ahead and open the scene with everyone arriving before I describe what the freehold itself looks like. So we will start with Alexa,
who is no doubt arriving on Isaac's arm.
She most definitely is.
Because those two have been practically inseparable with the exception of work.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. And when he's not at work and they are outside of the heart of Aeolus, he doesn't want her to be alone, so he's usually with her, or someone is with her. But yes, so she is arriving with Isaac, which I will put Isaac's overlay on the screen so people can see what he looks like. There he is. Isaac. He is the best puka ever.
He is best boy.
He is best boy. And then if you want to go ahead and intro Saoirse, you can do that as well.
Yes, there will be another player a little later on, but she likes to arrive fashionably late.
Okay.
But yes, Baroness Shadowfall will be arriving with another Baron.
Yes. Yes, she will. She is on the arm of a very large man.
Yeah. Which looks extremely odd, given how tiny she is.
Yes, there's very much a disproportion in their sizes. But he is the Duke's brother, Baron Camden Moreau of House Scatha. And
yes.
They arrived together fashionably late because no doubt they had some pre-party preparations to make.
Yes, they did. And she is dressed the nines in both her mortal and her famine, because of course she is.
Right? Of course she is. In his famine, he has more of a warrior outfit, because House Scatha. He has essentially elaborate she armor and that kind of thing. And now, Verity.
I was muted. Um, where she comes, she probably asked her mentor where she could get a, when there was if there was anywhere people like them could get like super beautiful dresses. Because she's not used to the. She wants to look good, but she's not used to that whole high society life.
Um, so honestly, the what where she would have been directed to get high quality things like that made would be the Slua, because a great many of them are makers of clothing, and they make very fabulous uh, medieval style clothing as well. So she could have pretty much had whatever
Okay,
she
so she
wanted.
probably spent the entire looking for something.
Mm.
So yeah, she
She could have
probably
found
spent the
whatever she
entire
wanted.
day stressing out, and yeah. So she'll come. She's I'll say in a red dress, and she has contacts on. So no glasses, contacts too. It's a special occasion, and she's super stressed right now. She's stressed out. Like, I'm meeting all these important people. So
Hans
she's
is with
very much
her. I
closing.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put up Hans's overlay. He is with her because, she is his charge, and he's not going to let her go to her first big court meeting alone for sure. So, um so here is her mentor, a very handsome fox puka, silver fox puka. Um and yeah, he will escort
So
her.
So it looks strange because she wore a dress that's very out there, very beautiful. You see her when she comes, but when you look at her herself, she's like, and trying to make herself small, trying to stay close to Hans. Like this is intimidating to her. To think all these people that are super beautiful, like inhumanely beautiful, and she's like, So she's very close to Hans, looking around. If there is anyone she knows,
Yes, actually, there is someone that she knows here, that she would know from the sept that she came from. Count Nicholas Larson. He is the son of the warder of Unbroken Accord.
she kind
So
of blinks when she sees him.
he looks to her and he smiles, and he'll just come over.
Nick?
Verity. He nods and smiles. Verity, what are you doing here?
Um, well, I totally this I'm totally been like this forever. Me. I've been like this since birth, and so I decided I'd come to another one because I'm so used to him.
He just chuckles, and he can, he takes a bit of a step back and looks at her, and actually looks at her faming, and uh, he goes, oh, okay. Like in his head, he's like, okay, she's Puka. Um, well, welcome to the ranks of the changelings, and at least you see that you know somebody.
Yeah, there's Hans has been very helpful.
I am a count uh, of House Gwydion.
Sounds important.
It is important. I oversee an entire area uh, of the greater Orlando. area of the duchy we uh, that we reside in. Um, he smiles and he'll say, "Have you told your family?"
I not yet. I need to go home and talk to them. I've been working on my book. My book just got published.
Oh, congratulations!
I know I'm just so happy. It's been a lot of work, and I've had a lot of work since, and I want to work on a sequel. But yeah, so it's been a lot of work. So I still need to go home to talk to my family.
Yes, I need to go back as well myself because my daughter just had her first change. You remember Erica?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, congratulations to her.
and I, as accepting as this sept here has become, I'm still not confident that she won't be. Uh, she's been through a lot, and I don't need her to go through any more unnecessary strife. So I would rather have her at a broken accord than here.
And she'll nod.
So it'll be hard to be away from her, but she'll be okay. She's in good hands because he smiles. Your brother.
Yeah. He'll take care of them.
He's a very good. He's a very good teacher. Anyway, I should let you uh, look around and mingle and meet others. I shall see you around for sure. And he'll give her a hug.
Why? Yeah, she'll hug him. By the way, why are you always so beautiful? Like seriously.
Most of us are she, which have you been explained?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, most of us are she. She have a very otherworldly beauty about them. So that's why we're all so pretty, because the dreaming wills it. I don't try to understand it. It's just the way it is.
She'll nod. Okay, I'll let you go. And I try and meet new people.
So I will begin introducing my gaggle of NPCs that everyone will see around. First of all is the Duke, uh, Felix Moreau of House Scatha. He is the Duke of the Duchy of Endless Wonder, and he is greeting everyone as they come in. Um, he has a very warm presence about him, and is also ridiculously fucking pretty. Uh, and then let's see here. I so don't have these overlays in order. They're just kind of all. This woman who has a very intimidating presence about her. Um, Countess Rose Black of House Allele. She is an Arcadian she, and she oversees the county that encompasses the werewolf sept. Um, so she definitely looks like somebody that you would not want to piss off. And then our next count. have? You already met Nick. I won't do him again. Johan. Also very pretty, as are all of them. Autumn She, House Gwydion, is also a kinfolk. Not that really anybody here can really tell that, but um, he doesn't have quite the intimidating presence that Rose does, but he has a regal intimidation. He still does not look like someone you'd want to fuck with. All of the counts have that sort of subtle intimidation about them that you just really don't want to get on their bad side, unless you're another count. Which brings me to my next count that I'm going to introduce. Ravenna. Countess Ravenna Stardust of House Leonin. She is an Arcadian she, and she has a rivalry with Rose on who should be the rightful evil queen, so to speak. And she has recently done something that is not going to earn her very many points when it comes out against Rose. And I don't have her overlay up. Give me a second. My last but certainly not least is Countess Savannah Greyhawk of House Ilunid. She is a puka, which might make Verity feel a little better that there is a puka that is a countess. And she doesn't look quite as intimidating as the rest in a sense of standard intimidation, but she is a cat and she is unseelie. She's still not going to be someone that you would want to mess with, even though she looks like someone that you could easily push over.
I mean, she's a cat, and where she's a bird, she's not going to mess with her.
Oh, that's fair. Let's see. The other three barons, you've already met Isaac and Camden. Where is Alessia? I know she's here. God, I really should have organized these. So unprepared. There she is. She is a baroness under Rose. She is actually sticking very close to her. She kind of appears like that she does not want to be among the crowd. Despite being a baroness, she's just, especially among a larger crowd of people, she is very intimidated by the amount of people. She is Baroness Alessia Nister of House Ilil, also very pretty. Autumn She, but it is, it takes her a while to warm up. Even though she still knows most of the court, a lot of them at once just makes her uncomfortable. So that is something that is of note, is that she just doesn't appear to be comfortable in the setting, and she's sticking very close to Rose. The next one is Arya. She is sticking close to Savannah, but not like Alessia is to Rose, is just because Savannah is her mother and her liege. Arya Greyhawk of House Ilunid. Uh, she also has, I don't have an overlay for him, but she has her brother, who is a knight under her, with her, which he very much looks like her brother. But neither of the kids look too much like Savannah. You guess that their father is that they would look a lot more like their father than their mother. But yeah, she is under Savannah. And then the last one is Trin. She is not sticking close to anybody. She is flitting about, mingling with everyone. She is very outgoing and personable because she's fucking House Fiona. And who did I have her under? Hang on. I gotta look at my NPCs. She is under. Oh, she's under Johan. So yeah, she would of course greet Johan. But once she's finished with the standard greeting, she will then just go out about her own business. And then I've got two more NPCs of note to introduce. The first one is the Duke's own squire, who he is adorable. His name is Stefan. He's not quite widely known yet. He's just a squire, and he is sort of sticking close to Felix, mainly in case he needs anything he can get for him, and also because he's a little intimidated by all of the rest of these fucking she in one place. And then there is a visiting duke. His name is Devon, and he is of House Gwydion. He is the Duke of the Golden Dawn, which is in Southern California. He is also, everyone would note when he does introduce himself that he has the same last name as Johann and Isaac. He is Johann's father and Isaac's adopted father for all intents and purposes, because he raised him from when he had his chrysalis until, and he just took his last name for that. So that is everyone that you see present. There are a few other commoners that have shown up, mostly to gawk and wonder what is going on. So there's a bit of an assortment. There is there would be a few more NPCs here, but I don't have overlays for them. So I'm just not going to play them, but they're there. They would be the rest of the court. So anyway, that is who all is here, and I believe there's going to be one more visiting.
Yes, there is, and she arrives fashionably late because House Fiona
Right.
And it is just this massive presence as she walks into the room.
For the first, honestly, the first person to take note of her presence is the other Fiona. Um, uh, let's see. Where did I put her? Really? Yeah. I'm so unprepared. It's fine.
It's okay.
So, um, so yes, Trin would be honestly the first person to take note, and she would come up to her and give her a respectful bow, and give her a smile, and introduce herself.
So, interesting festivities going on tonight.
Indeed, seems the Duke has decided to let whoever come and visit, which I don't have an issue with. The more the merrier, in my opinion.
Oh, it's never a good party without. Well, we are of house. I think you know.
She grins widely. I do. Very much so. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Ah, yes, I suppose I should actually introduce myself, shouldn't I?
If you would like.
Duchess Charisse Dubois, House Fiona.
She smiles.
Duchess of the Duchy of Emerald Sands.
And what brings you here this evening?
I have heard wonderful things about your duchy and figured I would pay a visit.
She'll nod and smile. I'd like to think that we've done good things here. I'm Baroness Trin Angel of House Fiona.
She smiles a bit. Suppose I should go introduce myself to the Duke.
Yes, you should probably do that. And Felix will then. What are you doing? Stop that. Jeez.
Don't you love when Minicam throws a shit fit?
Yep, it's great. I'm like, no, I didn't tell you to do that. And if Verity wants to be close enough to listen to this, she absolutely can. In fact, Hans would probably just kind of pull her over and be like, just watch this. Felix will.
She'll probably glance over actually to the squire a few times. He probably looks as uncomfortable as she does.
Yeah, he kind of does. But she'll notice that when she glances at him, he will blush. But yes, actually, let me go ahead and put both of their relays up. Felix and Stefan uh, just kind of there. Um, it's so small on the screen. Um,
It's even worse when we have 4 of them up.
so yes, he kind of he blushes when Verity looks to him, and he kind of looks anywhere he can but her. Uh, and Felix will smile to Charisse, and he speaks with a French accent that I'm not going to attempt.
Oh, she does too. Also not attempting.
Oh, well then. Um, if once he notices that, he might speak to her in French.
She would do the same.
Which unless Verity understands French,
Don't think so. Aiden does, Verity doesn't.
right? He's not going to pick up. Stefan doesn't speak French either, so he has no fucking clue what's going on. Hans, on the other hand, does understand French.
And can totally translate.
He can, which he will. Um, so he'll basically just be in a low voice relaying the conversation to Verity as it's happening. So Felix will greet her with a hug, as they are both dukes, and he will say, "Welcome to the Duchy of Endless Wonder."
It's a pleasure to be here. The lovely duchy, that is for certain.
He smiles. Thank you. I've worked hard to make it what it is. As I'm sure you're aware, there was not a duchy here and in this area until I came and made one.
Oh, I'm well aware. The closest was mine.
He nods. The queen of the kingdom felt that the duchy in this area was necessary, so I volunteered to come here and make it what it is now.
And you have done a wonderful job.
He smiles. So, did you just come to mingle, or do you have a
Just
more?
came for a visit.
Okay. Wasn't sure if you had a more professional agenda.
No. Simply here to take in the duchy and see what a marvelous job you've done.
He smiles, and then he beckons Stefan over to him, which he comes over and very shyly looks to the fucking gorgeous woman standing in front of him. And Felix will say, "This is my personal squire, Stefan Parker of House Beaumain."
It's a pleasure to meet you, my dear. Duchess Charisse Dubois, House Fiona.
He gives her a respectful bow, and he'll say, "It's nice to meet you. I'm still sort of new to all of this. This is a lot."
Well, you are precious, aren't you?
He bites his lip and blushes. Felix smiles. And Stefan Felix will say, I'll let you know if I need anything or want to introduce you to anybody else. You can go and you can tell that he's sort of uncomfortable. Like Felix knows that the most beautiful of she are very intimidating. Um, so he will dismiss him to go and do whatever. Which he doesn't stray very far away. He actually sticks close to where Verity is. Um, and oh, I've got someone else entering.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I apologize for being late.
It's okay. We actually aren't very far past initial introductions because I had a shit ton of NPCs. So why don't you go ahead and introduce your character?
Mr.
We are at the Duke's Freehold, which there's I'll just give you the rundown. Large estate on the outskirts of Orlando. There is valet parking, or so someone is there to take your car. When you come in, there is a large foyer where everyone is congregated until the Duke leads them out to the Freehold.
He will join the congregation. He is wearing like his only the chest mail, like the armor or the chest of the armor. And he's wearing like a beautiful gown. Not the gown. I'm sorry, the gown is the wrong word, but like a beautiful silk robe in chemical reality and like a suit. In the I don't know the suit, but let's just say that the thing in the photo, the clothes in the photo, he is a person whose eyes has like a dragon eyes, like a serpent's eyes, and he's quite curious about the Duke and whatever he wishes to see inside. Therefore, he goes in as good as he can.
Well,
there are a lot of very pretty people in this room.
He is hopefully among them, but I know like there's App 7.
Yes.
He's App 5. He's not ugly. The App 7 she isn't like the news, the worst news or the best news. He knows like the App 7 does exist. So he's not like staring at them immediately, but like he is happy that, he sees some beautiful stuff.
Yeah, there is some beautiful stuff. Oh, come on, let me switch back. It's not letting me switch back. Fucking StreamYard. Oh.
It can be a bit of a pain.
Well, it seems to be frozen, actually.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Because
give it a minute.
May I ask one question, Lindsay? I forget to ask.
We might end up losing her.
Oh, no. Damn it.
Which means she'll come right back in, so.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily with StreamYard, you don't lose the stream if the person who was streaming gets cut out.
I like StreamYard a lot, to be honest.
I just like that you're limited to 5 people plus the ST.
Yeah, that's the only thing about it.
But I don't plan on hosting any scenes that are big enough to require more, so.
I was just gonna ask if I can bring a gift because this is the Duke and he is like an important person.
There are, 2 dukes and a duchess here this evening, so.
Oh, nice. But like he belongs to the one Duke, so he should like get a gift. At least he thinks that he should get a gift.
Lindsay will be able to answer that question once she gets back.
Thank you.
She said that we are free to RP amongst ourselves while she straightens this shit out.
I can't see anyone's characters because I only see my own screen at the moment. So who are you guys playing?
Oh, well, I'm playing Verity.
Okay.
I have a NPC Duchess, and then both of my PCs are here because they would be.
Okay. I think I have met with your squire.
She is not actually a squire. She is a commoner. She is just a selkie.
Oh, she. Oh, last time I met, I thought she was a squire. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we retconned it because I ended up making a
A
she,
baroness. Okay.
and both characters cannot have title. They
Yeah,
can
I
be
got
earned in
you.
play, but they can't start with title.
Gotcha. Damon will nod to those individuals he knows. Also, like he knows that his cousin is here. Probably the countess. One of the countesses is like his cousin. So he will nod to her as well. Maybe go near her later, but um he will go near the baroness if she is like seems like in a polite company.
Yeah,
Because
she is on the arm of one of the other barons.
then he wouldn't go near her because like it seems like is there like places to sit or
Right now you're just in the foyer.
Mhm.
I'll be heading into the actual freehold itself soon. I assume once Lindsay gets back after her
Mhm.
computer stops being a dick.
Okay, maybe then he will go near your character. Says, if she, of course, acknowledges him, you will say, "My lady, my lord," as he looks at the person near him, but he's not here at the moment. Lindsay is not here, so he will say,
No,
"My lady,
Camden is not here.
it is a pleasure to see you again.
And you.
Hopefully, night finds you well."
It always does when I'm on Camden's arm.
He smiles and nods to the lord again because he does not wish to look like he is trying to do something that it is away from Lord's attention. I'm very happy to hear it. Uh, is it common knowledge that they're married or together?
They are not married, but it's quite clear that they're together. She
Yeah.
has her arm in his.
Yeah.
He is a very, very large man.
Mhm.
He has huge size.
Mhm.
Married.
Damon,
So,
Damon smiles. At least he says, "I wish to say, I hope you will enjoy this evening even more. Um, it would have been rude of me to see you and not come and say hi."
of course.
And then he goes and sits. He doesn't go near the commoners, but he expects commoners to come near him because nobility and stuff.
Verity will first go to Alexei because, hey, friend.
Alexa.
Alexa, sorry. She goes
Yeah,
to Alexa.
Alexa is, on the arm of one of the barons. She looks somewhat uncomfortable. Court is, not something she's used to.
See, especially seeing her under the arms of her baron, she like kind of pulls her mentor over, like, oh, what? She goes see Alexa. So, hi. Looks through, and she looks through. Yeah, she looks through. Hi.
I swear, I said I was going to see you more often, but this it's gotten a little hectic.
Yeah, I mean, she'll look to the baron she's with. I can't blame you. So you two, you found yourself a man.
Yes, I did. This is Baron Isaac Llewellyn of House Gwydion.
Hey, he's a baron. Okay.
It's clear if she steps back and kind of looks at his famine. He is a dog puka.
Oh, he's like me. Well, not like me, but like me.
Yes, I've gotten quite good at speaking pukaese because of it.
Try speaking it.
Oh yay! Daisy's
All
back.
right, I'm back finally. Jeez.
Welcome back, Lindsay.
So Verity. Oh, go ahead.
One thing I want to say is like the Sir Damon come near Shauna's other character, but he also nodded at the Lord and didn't want to seem like he's like hitting on the lady. He just nodded and presented himself, and then
Okay.
left. Just so you know.
He came
Alright.
over to Saoirse.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll show you who she was with.
Yeah.
I know his photo.
Uh,
I saw his photo. Camden.
Camden Moreau.
Yes.
Scotha.
Camden. He is the Duke's brother. So okay, and now what's
Now Verity came over to Alexa and Isaac.
Okay.
And she introduced Isaac because you weren't here. So
okay. Yes,
she
she
was
would
just
notice that
discovering
Isaac
how,
is also
she has gotten to learn Pukaese because of Isaac.
everything's freaking out.
Not good. Oh,
Yeah, damn it.
shit.
And she. Yeah, Verity will be like, so, yeah, this is kind of strange for me, not going to lie. I'm new, and then there's all these people here, and they all look, you know.
I get it. I'm not exactly used to the whole court thing myself. I'm just a commoner like you, so
So, I'm getting that commoners, it's a rare thing that commoners are invited to these things.
you could say that. I'm only here because of him. Just kind of, looks up at Isaac.
So strange. That guy of that. I think they said he was a squire to the Duke. He looks as uncomfortable as I do. He's kind of cute though.
Oh dear. Are you crushing on the Duke's squire?
She'll shrug. Totally not.
And she knows that means yes, she is. Because Pukaese.
Yeah.
Well, that answers that question.
Mhm. I swear, getting a drink since I've been like this is hell. I kind of try to say what I want before they ask me.
Oh, never mind. I'm assuming you haven't gone back to Sept since all of this.
No, not yet. Has something been going on?
There were some issues with the kinfolk.
Are they okay?
In a manner of speaking, several of them were kidnapped by black spiral dancers.
Yeah. They found them?
Yes, they were found. All but my stepmother made it out all right.
I'm sorry.
I feel more sorry for her than I do my father, so.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Kind of feel the same. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, my father was stripped of his position and of all of his power and removed from Sept. So I've not really been coming off of Sept too much.
So that's why I haven't seen so much of you lately.
Yeah, unless Isaac is with me, I don't really go much of anywhere.
I'll have to come back on set. My friend's daughter had a first change apparently,
Oh,
and was here. Erica. Don't know if you've met her.
no, I mean, I haven't met many of the people from your Sept, so. Because keep in mind, they are
Yeah,
from two different Septs.
from. So have you been catching up with your friends?
I have. It's that and spending time with my brother. It's been really nice.
I'm glad for you.
My brother is actually dating one of the counts.
What is it with all the werewolf and changeling thing? A lot of us we know to
Well,
seems to have a lot of relations with one another.
Count Llewellyn came to visit me, and Noah just happened to be there. And I could feel the just spark between them almost immediately. So I knew that was going to be a thing.
I shall nod. I still have to go to my set and tell them that some kind of show, flicker her wings.
Yeah, that. Isn't your brother like the den father? Imagine he's worried sick.
Yep. Yeah, I have to go see him. I've been busy lately with. Did you hear? Did I tell you? My poor. Yeah, I
Yes,
feel like I'm
yes.
telling everyone, but so yeah, that's been keeping me busy. But I need to go home for a little bit.
I'm sure they will appreciate it.
Anyways, I think I'll go mingle.
Yes, go mingle.
And she'll see the other person she knows.
Is it the high tower?
She'll go. Yeah, high tower. Forgot. I don't see the way it's set up right here. I can't see, but well, don't see
No, it's
his
fine. It's
first name anymore. Forgot.
I can write it in the chat. His name is Sir Damon Hightower. He's
Damon.
not. His name is not Sir. Sorry. um, Damon is a tall individual, not tall as a huge size, but he is tall. He is quite handsome, as I stated in the past. He's appearance 5, and he does stand and he looks at the um he looks at your character and says, "Oh, lady, it's been a long time."
It's been a while. Yeah, she's wearing a very beautiful dress that she bought, made by a slewer, and she doesn't have her glasses right now. She's wearing contacts.
You look beautiful today.
Thank you. It's don't look half as beautiful as some people here.
She can be breathtaking. That is true. And but the problem is, but the thing is, there are other individuals who are breathtaking as well. I But you tried your best, and you look quite beautiful. He also, I just want to add it, he looks a bit buffed than the last time you saw him.
Uh, have you been working out?
Is it really obvious?
Oh, yeah, through your shirt, I can see. You have bigger
Thank,
muscles.
thank you. I have been working out, yes. And I'm happy that it does show. I need to be in shape.
Any particular reason?
I beg your pardon?
She said any particular reason?
It's because, the problems never end in in the changing society. I hope you found changing society well and welcoming.
Um, it's strange because it's not. It's welcoming, but places like this, it's a little bit intimidating.
It is intimidating, you say.
A little bit, yeah. All these people, they all look extravagant and amazing, and there's so many of them, and a lot of people. It's all very strange.
He
Maybe I'll
smiled.
get used to it, but not yet.
I hope you will get used to it. One of the things about the changing society is the glamour. Glamour is something that looks shiny and cool. But one recommendation I would like to give to you: the photos of winter when you check through computer, do they look cool as well?
I see. Is there supposed to be something when she looks at photos
Photo,
of winter?
yeah, he said like, do you find the photos of winter cool as well when you look at them?
I mean, sure. Look, I mean, I like the snow.
And snow can be cold.
So does she like snow?
Not all of them. What I'm trying to say is, just because something looks beautiful from outside or extravagant from outside, it doesn't mean they're warm to you or they're nice to touch. Winter looks beautiful
No, no.
because winter is cold.
I've know that. I mean, some people here are beautiful, but I don't think I'd approach them. Kind of scary.
I would like to know who do you think are scary.
And oh, there you go. Yay, she's back. There's that lady. Oh, over there, and she'll kind of motion to Rose, saying she's kind of intimidating.
Fucking murderous bean for the win.
I think she looks quite beautiful.
Right?
The demon looks at Rose.
Okay.
Demon looks at Rose and he's like, his eyes kind of gets like looks at her for 5 seconds and then takes his eyes away.
The lady you were talking to and her man are both. I don't know. They look like if you mess with them, they'll tear you apart and eat your heart.
I'm talking about Camden.
Yes, Camden and sorry, and Saoirse.
I think they just simply would do what you said, not just look that way.
Okay, good to know. There is a puka baron though, baroness. Wait, wait, is she a duchess or countess? Sorry, she's a count.
Oh shit, we lost Lindsay again.
God damn it!
She seems to be having a lot of trouble.
She is having issues.
I heard about the Puka Baroness. Yes.
She is actually a countess.
Oh,
Countess. There
okay.
we go. Sorry.
Yes, the Countess of House Lunid.
I don't really know about the houses that much yet, but yeah, the Puka Countess, which kind of it's a bit a relief to see that not all the counts and countesses are, sheep.
There's also a Puka Baron.
Yes. Yeah, she'll say, actually, I think, and there's also a Puka Baron who my friend is dating.
Very nice. It seems everyone is dating someone in this place.
Are you?
Sadly, no.
I'm going to murder StreamYard.
Understandable.
Absolutely fucking murder it. Okay. Here's Rose. Isaac kind of looks at Alexa, looks back to Rose, and then to Damon. He kind of bites his lip.
She kind of gives him this look that is asking, "Are you okay?" without asking it directly.
Mm-hmm. He nods, and he just says, I would be careful with her, and not just because of who she is, but because of who she's with.
Who is she with?
She's... And he just kind of like looks at Alexa like, I can't fucking answer that.
His brother, Dominic Harlow. He's a Garu.
Oh. Yeah,
admiring. Was Damon told, like, I wouldn't look at Rose that way?
Yes.
Well, I mean, Isaac just said to be careful.
Yeah, he basically said be careful.
He nods, doesn't say anything. It's sad that, but it happens.
Why would it be sad?
She is breathtaking. But I hope she's happy with whoever she is with.
I mean, I can say for certain that she seems quite happy. More on a personal level than a professional one.
He doesn't say anything in return. He doesn't give more looks. He just like admired her beauty, but then push forward. And actually, he looks around to see if his cousin is around. Lindsay, are you there?
Are we losing Lindsay again? No, whatever.
Oh. I can't hear you if you're talking.
Seems like Lindsay's whole computer is freaking out.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay, so her browser apparently lost connection to her microphone, and her computer and the StreamYard is frozen again.
Ugh. Damn it! What the fuck is wrong with... Yeah.
StreamYard is just being a dick today, apparently.
Yeah, it has been a fucking dick. God damn it.
We will eventually get this figured out.
Hopefully. Guys, I may have to be BRB or leave because my brother has arrived just now.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I may come back.
Say a very people probably wander somewhere. She wants to talk to someone, but Lindsay's not here to play them, so...
Yeah. Yeah, we're not sure what the heck's going on.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm just going to end this broadcast because I'm having so many issues and have Shayna make another one. So because this is ridiculous and I'm tired of it. So we'll end this scene where it's at and we'll pick it up in a new StreamYard.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fine.
I've got